What's up, Home Slices? It's Kiara with Home Slice Adulting doing a random video. Every once in a while I'll do a random video. And today's, quick little video is me just thanking sweet baby Jesus that this marks the end of my first year of graduate school. Woo woo! Yeah, so I had a final for one of my classes last week, and the other class had a take-home final that was due at 6 p.m. today. It's not 6 p.m. yet, but I have already submitted that final, which means that I am officially done for the summer. Woo woo! We're cool for the summer. I love that song. I'm not a huge fan of Demi Lovato, but Cool for the Summer is my jam. Got your mind on your body and your body on my mind. Yeah, but anyways, I feel free. I feel like I'm going to have more time on my hands, that I can just, on days of the week, wake up and go to work and not have to go to class afterwards. And then on the weekends, I'm not going to have to meet with my group. And, I like my group, okay? My group is a great group of people. But it also takes a chunk of my weekend to prepare for cases and projects and meet with my group members. So I'm just thinking about, just salivating, thinking about all of the delicious hours of sleep and mindless TV watching that I'm going to get to do now that I do not have to go to school. Like, I understand the benefits of being a graduate student. I understand that I am preparing myself for the future. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, which I imagine is a very small number of you, I posted, every week I post a quote, because I have a dry erase board by my desk at work, and every week I change the quote to try to reflect things that are either going on around me or in my life, or things that I just found inspirational. And so this week's quote is from Malcolm X, and forgive me if I butcher it, but he was saying that education is like the key to the future of our people, because the future belongs to those who plan for it today. So I get that I'm making a major investment, $80,000 3-year long investment in my future, and being able to have more financial freedom, to have more connections. I'm making sacrifices today so that I can have a better future tomorrow. So that, I get that. That's exactly why I'm not sacrificing my summer. Like, people have asked me if I'm going to take summer classes, and I'm like, are you crazy? And for those of you who don't know or haven't seen two of my previous videos were me talking about how I put myself through college as an adult because I was not a traditional student. And one of the ways that I did that was by going to summer classes, going to classes every regular semester, and only having like maybe a 4-week break between each one. So school would let out for spring. There would be like 4 weeks until summer school started. I would be in summer school. Then there would be 4 weeks between summer school and the fall semester. And I would have those 4 weeks off of school, and I would be back into classes during the fall. And I did that for like 3.5 years until I finished my degree, because I had to work at the same time, because when you become an adult, you got bills and whatnot. So I couldn't take as many classes as I wanted to because I had to work on top of going to school. And when I tell y'all I'm done with that, like being in school consistently for 3.5 years, 3.5 years, with only 4 weeks between semesters, no real complete enjoyment of having the summer off so that I could go ahead and get the degree, over with and not prolong it anymore, was a challenge. And then I was doing other stuff on top of that, running a small business, and it was just too much. So they were like, oh, are you going to take classes this summer? And I'm like, no, it's not going to happen. Forget an accelerated program. It's 3 years. I've committed myself to being here for 3 years. Why rush that, okay? Why rush my graduate school experience? now that I'm reflecting on the year, I think part of me is a little bit regretful that maybe I didn't take advantage of more opportunities. I'm not really interested in leadership opportunities, but as far as participating in other aspects of the program, like, peer mentorship and going to, programs that are outside of classes and stuff like that, I think I could have been a little more involved along those lines, and filling out applications to be a part of study abroad programs and stuff like that. That's something that I wish I kind of would have engaged in more, but a part of me feels like good that I finished this year. My grades are pretty good, as far as I can tell. I'm still waiting on my grade in marketing, but my grade in my other class, managerial accounting, was pretty darn good. And part of me feels like this is my first year of graduate school. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what the workload would be like if, in a new city and, a bunch of new experiences all at the same time. And it feels like now it would have been foolish of me to take on more than I did originally. So I wasn't completely like, I'll only go to class and that's it. That wasn't my experience. I did attend some programs that, happened right before class that were like hour-long kind of program series or lunch series with entrepreneurs or some of our professors. And I spoke, or I was a panel member for some undergraduate students of color who were considering going to business school. I did do some things. I did participate in some things. So I'm not completely disappointed with myself, but I think I had the right level of involvement for the amount of new things that I was doing this time around. So I'm just so happy for this summer to be upon me. And very soon, the school that I work out is going to release the kids into the wild for the summer. So one aspect of my job is coordinating substitute teachers, and now that school is out, I won't have to do that. So like that chunk of stuff is off my plate, and that's going to free me up mentally. And so one of the things that I'm going to do now that I have all this mental space available, since I'm not in school and not coordinating substitutes, of course at work we're going to be preparing for the next school year, doing things along those lines. So, there's definitely still work to be done because my position is year-round. However, one of the projects that I want to take on is starting a small online business selling something. I've been telling people that I'm just selling something. I am honing in on what I want to sell, but I just haven't had the mental capacity and the mental space to actually really delve into it, actually do some research. So now that school is over with, I think I'm going to do just an analysis of, what's the market, what's the hottest right now, what's growing the most, do an analysis of all of those things, and then sink my teeth into one thing, maybe two, depending on how resource intensive everything is, and then just go for it. Put money into advertising, figuring out a bunch of different stuff. Social media is, a beast to tackle, and my goal ultimately is to have another revenue stream. I feel like it would be a very lofty goal for me to feel like I can replace my current income with it. That would be lovely, and maybe I could have that be the ultimate goal. But the most realistic goal for me is to currently just use what I have learned as a business student and learn some entrepreneurial lessons. Get myself out there, start a business. Maybe by the end of this summer, I will break even, or, I hope to break even way before then, because I'm making this business not resource intensive. It's going to be an online business that requires very little from me. And so having that as a additional revenue stream would be great. And my hope is that I could use this money to dig myself out of a student loan hole. So for the first time in forever, I'm actually applying to scholarships. And yeah, there are scholarships for graduate students of color, or business graduate students of color. And as one of the only people in the program that's a person of color, I figure I have a pretty good chance, right? So anyways, yeah, this is just totally random. This video went on way longer than I wanted it to, but I'm just so excited for the summer. You know how you used to be excited for the summer when you were in school? That is almost my level of excitement right now. Just feeling like maybe I'm a little bit antsy to receive my grade in the class that the final was due for today, marketing. But besides that, I'm like, my mind is like, hey girl, let's chill. Like, let's relax. And then when the students who go to the school that I work at get out, my mind is gonna be like, girl, it's really summertime now. So I'm just very excited. So this has just been a random video. Thank you for clicking on it. Thank you for watching to this point, if you have gotten to this point. And again, thank you for clicking on this video. Now that the summer is upon us, I feel like I can be more involved in my YouTube channel and kind of get it to a place where I've been wanting to get it, and not making it, putting it on like way on the back burner. So be on the lookout for more videos, maybe more vlog series, more. I've been wanting to do more I Tried It videos, but they require a lot of stuff. And now that the summer has come around, maybe I'll get around to actually doing some of those things. So thanks again for watching, and peace out, home slices.